Come on in and don't be shy. Just to make your day complete. You might get baked into a pie on the magic scuba. Step inside, it's a wild ride.
So we went in through the mouth, and now we're in
The nerve tissue.
We're in the central nervous system, which is the brain and the spinal cord. They're controlling all of your nerve impulses, incoming and outgoing, and they also control a little bit of thought process.
Disorders of the central nervous system can affect either the brain or the spinal cord due to trauma, infection. These type of disorders could be Alzheimer's, dementia, multiple sclerosis, but we're in a healthy brain tissue.
Stinking cute.
Okay. All right. So the peripheral nervous system connects the central nervous system to the rest of the body, like your arms and your legs. So the peripheral nerves are made up of bundles of nerve fibers, and they're categorized as either cranial nerves that arise from the brain or spinal nerves that arise from the spinal cord. So there's an endoneurium. This delicate layer surrounds each individual nerve fiber. The perineurium, this dense connective tissues, surrounds a bundle of nerve fibers called the fascicula. The epineurium, this thick layer of connective tissue, surrounds a bundle of fascicles. The epineurium includes lymphatics, fat, and blood vessels that supply the nerve. So they're really important.
Okay, so behind me here is a somatic nerve cell. They control all the voluntary responses of the body. They're not responsible for all the organ functions. They're responsible for all of the nerve controls and nerve responses that we can control. So those are like the knee-jerk reactions, stuff like that. Not really internal. They're mostly external, like movement. Okay, so the somatic nervous system is all of the voluntary responses in your body. And they're the muscles, like in your arms, your bis and tris, and what you go to the gym for and you lift. And the autonomic nervous system is all of the involuntary responses, like the muscles in your heart, the ones in your digestive system, and so on.
There's two different fibers that are found in the autonomic nervous system. Afferent fibers, which carry pain and other impulses from the internal organs and help regulate visceral functions. And efferent fibers. These nerve fibers stimulate smooth muscles, glands, and the heart. Two efferent neurons are needed for the conduction of a nerve impulse to an organ. The cell body of the first neuron, also called the preganglionic neuron, is found in the gray matter of the central nervous system. The axon synapses, the cell body of the second neuron, is called the postganglionic neuron.
So we're standing by the brain in this person's body because the brain is the most important part of the entire nervous system. It's the one that sends and receives signals, voluntary and involuntary, for your body to make these reactions. So without the brain, you would have no nerve function, you would have no feeling in your body, nothing. So the brain is the most important part of this whole thing.
Yes.
That's why we're here.
So when injuries come to the brain, this is when some diseases can develop over time.
Like concussions.
Yes. And concussions can sometimes lead to
permanent brain damage.
Yeah, permanent brain damage, and like hematomas, which those are buildup of blood in the brain, and that is very, very, very bad.
It can also cause your brain to swell, which can damage parts of the brain beyond repair. And that's one of the biggest issues with neurological damage, and that also affects the nervous system and the feeling in the rest of your body. So now your involuntary and voluntary, somatic and autonomic responses can be varied and cannot function right from your brain. So signals can get mixed up between your head and where they're headed.
To prevent these, protect your brain.
Yeah, wear a helmet.
Don't hit your head.
Yeah.
Don't fall.
Do crossword puzzles every day.
Oh,
keep the brain going.
Eat vegetables.
That too. And that's pretty much it, you know. There's not much you can really do unfortunately, to protect yourself from diseases like Alzheimer's, which are pretty much hereditary.
Yes.
But you still can do crossword puzzles, keep your brain active, eat right, keep your body functioning, and don't put yourself in harm's way. So, finally, our system is the most important because, well, without it, you wouldn't be able to feel a single thing.
There's no sensory input or output, so you're basically just not a human being.
You'd be a vegetable,
Yeah.
pretty much. It's brain dead, kind of laying there. Yeah, pretty much that's it. So you should really protect your head, and you should do the best you can to protect yourself from as much as you can, and keep all of your functions functioning right, and your legs not kicking out and kicking people and things they shouldn't do. So this was our nervous system project. Thank you for joining us in this
Thanks for teaching me.
this woman's body.
This woman's mouth.